great day. No problem. Oh, you didn't have to do that.
What goes around comes around, you know? I remember when I had my first job.
Can I, like, give you a hug or something, man?
Oh, shoot. Sorry. Let's go! Playoffs, baby! Sorry, I was watching TikTok, man.
You were the first person to tip me today. For that, you get $1,000 cash, and you get Wiener Schnitzel's limited time meatball sub. Come inside and try it right now.
Wow.
Fire? Here it is. Oh, fuck the ball, man. Fire elite. Fuck the ball, man. Fire elite.
Our team of the year theme team.
Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the former Auburn kicker, Daniel Carlson, to get this one
Alright, let's
started.
go, baby. It's the Divi round. I'm playing. Hey, that's all y'all remember. Whatever comes around.
They go play action here on first down. He'll buy some, and a big loss here as he's taken down. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long. Sliding out of the pocket. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. A gain of right around 35 yards on a play that started back inside their 10. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Steps away to his left. Open man, that's Gronkowski down the field. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Sauce puts it off. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. Really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 9 yards.
Come on, this is the champion Divi round, bro. We gotta lock in.
Built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Henry up the middle.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are. Stay with who you know.
Damn it!
The 1st down, that's exactly what they did.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Now a handoff to Henry. Run. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
We're scoreless after one. A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Inside handoff, Henry. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's Henry. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal. Let's think here. You're still just in the 2nd quarter. You taking the 3 points?
I am taking the 3 points, and I'm just relying on my defense here. Show them you have a little confidence in them, and let the offense know. Nice drive.
All right, down 3,
Next time,
not
we'll
bad.
get 6 then, but for now, we'll take the 3.
So a long drive gets them down inside.
I started with ball, so.
They settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's got a man, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a 1st down himself.
Now a throw out to his fullback is complete. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game. But in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
Buying time to his left. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Going back across his body. Picked off by Pat Surtain.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points are...
Safety, baby. Huge. That's why I did it. That's why I did it, you know?
The goal was a score just before the break, but I'm not sure that a safety was how they expected to do it. But give the defenders credit. They saw how the series was starting out, and I think it increased their intensity. This was their chance to make a huge play before the half, and all they needed was one play to get it done.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? That's the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Play action. They'll throw. They'll roll him out right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, that was actually throwing game 101 right there. You challenge double coverage like that, you're liable to get burned. Fortunate, that was just incomplete.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Forced out to his left. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. Boy, Charles, that is now 3 interceptions in 3 consecutive drives, and you can see he's just got a look of disgust and bad body language, understandably, as he walks off the field.
And I think it comes from the fact that he's not sure what he sees down the field, Brandon. I don't know if he's seeing ghosts. I don't know if he just can't read defenses. I'm not sure what it is, but that's why he's frustrated. Think about the defense right now. Every time they run off the field, they're hoping to intercept the pass, to expecting to intercept pass, practices. Their confidence at an all-time high right now.
On second down, here's Henry. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And a Tremaine in the red zone at the 16-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early?
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Sauce Gardner picks it off, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The offense back out there at the line, ready for the next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Henry again on second down. And they'll get him down up past the 15. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And he'll be forced out of bounds on the other side of the field. A big play there just before halftime. 43 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass.
Perry.
Nearly disaster, but it's incomplete. Not much chance of that working. Almost intercepted at second down. Tenth carry now for Derrick Henry. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Charles Tillman.
Well, from what we've seen thus far, this is not a formula for winning football. When you have more turnovers than points scored, that's a tough way to try and win a game.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety.
No, when we think about big swings and scores before a half, we think offense, but this time, their defense made the play. Instant pressure off the snap, and they weren't going to let him find a way to escape.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles,
crazy game. 5-2 at half. Okay, out of bounds. Let's go.
Resume action here in quarter number 3. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40.
Shitty ass game, bro.
So many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter to the 43, second down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Play action. It's Herbert.
Good work.
He's intercepted. picked off by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
And that's caught inside the 30. It's a big play there. 45 yards. They'll run on first down. It's done. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. Pat Surtain up to make the play. So nothing there that time, and maybe you need to look to the O-line. They weren't able to create any space.
No, they weren't, and you know as well as I do, as many offensive line coaches we've ever met, I think that'll be addressed loudly when those guys get to the sideline.
And they're usually loud and big. 11 yards there, first down. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw.
Okay, at least he didn't throw. At least he didn't throw. At least he didn't throw. At least he didn't throw.
16-yard line. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's second down. After the sack, here's second and 11. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Rolling to his right. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They'll drop to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they're going to lose some on this play. Big 9. Here's Randy Bullock now as he'll go for the field goal. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. Bullock's kick is good, and this game is tied. Whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker
Yeah,
room.
1% over here was good.
Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to for your next
Yeah, lock
possession.
in.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Run, run.
It has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
It's a run. It's a run. And no one's there, dude. It's always like, just run the ball, King Henry. That's the only thing you do.
Takes it across the 40-yard
All thing you do.
68 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And this one is incomplete.
Freaking defense.
First half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Derrick Henry. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Going to throw on third down with Herbert.
Give me those. No.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Wrong guy. Let me take it. Take the pick. I'll take the pick.
Often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the fourth quarter.
And Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Major used to say all the time. The team.
He's got it.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
DJ Moore.
Oh my God.
69 yards. And his guys have taken the lead. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the fourth quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. They'll look to throw. He'll buy some time.
Oh,
He'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
6-point game.
Now,
we should lock in.
Send this one away after the touchdown.
Just locking in, dude.
Taken at the goal line. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. And the busy night for Henry continues. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. A shotgun.
Oh my God.
Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. They'll run. It's Henry. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. They'll try the air now with Herbert. And now the ball's out.
Oh my God.
And the offense will get this one back. Boy, that could have been catastrophic at this late stage of the game, but they avoid disaster. A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry.
20th carry.
Here to the 43.
He's over 100 yards.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Herbert sliding out of the pocket. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. After the penalty, it's Henry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. They'll give Henry another shot. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he is in.
Perfect.
Tied it late here in the final minute of the fourth quarter. Now they can boot it through on the always important extra point, and then their defense has to hold up their end of the bargain.
And there's something that you've pointed out in numerous games that we've worked. Okay, the excitement's going on. Everyone's celebrating over there. Who's calling up the defense to make sure they're focused, because they still have some work to do.
Now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. They'll try and run it in.
Nothing.
And he is not going to reach the goal line. Unbelievable. Still scratching my head.
That's why I kick it, idiots.
And the game stays tied.
Yeah.
So here comes the kickoff now.
37 seconds in this tie game. Yeah.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And a decent return.
Dude, you're gonna have to come in clutch, bro.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Now Herbert. This is caught. And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They just likely won this thing in regulation. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. From the 10. And not a very good return at all, as he won't even get this back to the 15. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. This offense returning out there, and really, you remember the last drive, Charles, it was over before it even began. They threw the interception on the very first play.
It's over.
What that means is for all these guys, it's been a while since they've been out there going full speed, so they got to get it right back.